Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, July 3rd, and I've already chosen the cards, 3 different decks, and it looks like we're going to have a romance reading today based on the cards that are pulled. This first card, Come Together, and I'm very drawn to the pelican at the top of the heart, the biggest heart. I see a lot of duality, partnership represented by the 2 giraffes and these 2 trees that seem to be or the same type of trees. And in between all of this are the hearts. They go from smaller to larger, and the pelican resting on top. The pelican is spiritually recognized as having the ability to rise above, getting yourself up off the ground, not the ground, the water, because pelicans, they feed off of fish from the oceans and such, and you can see them soaring and moving. They usually don't hunt in packs, but they do, or flocks. They do it by themselves, and they dive into the water and they come right back up. So this, for me, is saying that there could be a time right now of maybe some issues or problems in a romantic relationship, but knowing that it'll pop up. The problems will come to the surface, and the with the pelican, it's hard for the pelican to take flight off of water, but it does. So this is representing the ability that we all have to bounce back, to absorb the water energies, and then of emotion, and the movement, the flight of the bird. So it's there could be some sort of turmoil or question in a relationship, but working through it together, you will persevere. The next card here is cooperation. So immediately it's coming to me that there's going to need to be some cooperation on both parties in order to manifest the ultimate and best outcome for you and your significant other. I also feel that there's more than just one issue. There needs to be cooperation on all levels, all depths, and all all around you. Each of these mermaids are looking into a different direction. So perhaps you and your significant other aren't seeing things from the same perspective, but it's about cooperating on your part in accepting their perception and integrating it into your own, as well as the other person needs to do so. And it does take time. It's not something that you can rush. And with this water energy, it's emotional. It's a lot. I feel like a lot of the issues or the emotions are submerged within. They need to be brought to the surface, and cooperatively they need to be addressed and you need to kind of meet in the middle, which with this card here, it's, everything here is meeting in the middle. So it's, I would say it's kind of compromise, but on a cooperative level. The last card I drew here is Snail's Pace. So I can see that maybe one of you is moving faster than the other. The shell of the snail, I feel that one of you needs to come out of your shell, come out into the open, the sun, the earth, and explore yourself internally, where you're at. And the cooperation in knowing that each of us don't move at the same pace. So having the patience is definitely a message here. Being patient with this other person, listening to them, bringing yourself, not bringing yourself down to their level, but trying to put yourself in their place. Or, there's a saying that you don't know somebody unless you've walked a mile in their shoes. So with this here, the snail is land and this fairy is air. So we have earth and air. So the snail doesn't have the capacity to fly, but the fairy has the capacity to land on the earth, and be in the same place as the snail. So it's maybe the two of you are coming from two different places, and one of you needs to try to, in order to reveal or change these issues in a relationship, one of you needs to literally not come down to their level, but you need to literally try to put yourself in their surroundings, try to put yourself within their aura or their place in order to understand where they are coming from, and don't push and don't rush, and everything will manifest in the divine timing. So be patient, be willing to cooperate, and be compassionate. Try to feel what the other person is feeling, and you may even want to ask the other person to try to put themselves in your shoes. How this is making me feel, and how and how do you feel about it. It's about understanding each other, which again, here we go back to the two giraffes. So finding some sort of common ground in the middle where you're able to really understand each other's needs, wants, and desires. And it takes time. I can't rush it. It doesn't happen overnight. But be patient and just know that love lies deep within everybody. And sometimes, for some people, it takes a little longer to come out of their shell. So, and you could be the one in the shell, or your significant other can be the one in the shell. So those are all the messages that I have, and hopefully this advice helps, and have a happy 4th of July tomorrow for those living in the U.S., and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching.